This podcast is brought to you in part by some really cool people. I like to call them my Patreon podcast producers. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. Daryl at Your Level Fitness and Amy at Gym of the Gym. That's GEM of the GYM. Give them a follow. Show some love. They are helping to make all this possible. And stay tuned at the end of the show for more details on how you can join this awesome group and have your name read right here alongside them. Are you Team Apple? I got to shout out all of you checking out this show right now on an iPhone, iPad, etc. In fact, nearly 70% of you are listening to me on one of these devices. It would mean the world to me if you took a moment to leave a review. This is one of the best things that you can do for this podcast to help get the word out. And while you're at it, leave reviews for some of your other favorite shows. I bet they would really dig it. Oh, yeah! Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a bonus episode of the Gary Cantrell podcast. On today's podcast, we have an interview from 2013 that I conducted with wrestling legend Jake the Snake Roberts. Why is a wrestling legend like Jake the Snake Roberts relevant to this show? Well, quite frankly, his transformation through DDP Yoga, and you know that I've been talking a lot about DDP Yoga. It's something that I've been doing recently. Ever since I had Vance on the show, he really got me inspired to get back in and doing it. And I was thinking about it, and I just remembered, oh, wow, I do have that interview with Jake the Snake. And oddly enough, it's actually not so wrestling centric. There is some wrestling talk towards the end, but a lot of it is about his transformation with DDP Yoga. So I think it's very relevant to everything that I've been talking about here. And I think that for those of you guys that are into DDP Yoga already, or maybe you're thinking about it, you can hear Jake's story. It's incredible. This is before the movie was made about him. It's before a lot of that stuff came out. So it's kind of a fascinating look back 6 years ago in the time machine to check it out. It's about a 40-minute chat, but I think you guys are really going to dig it. So let's roll the tape. Check it out. Joining me on the phone right now, we've got a wrestling legend on the hotline. We've got a guy who has made a very powerful, a very amazing transformation using DDP Yoga. My guest at this time is Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake, welcome to the shoot. How are you today?
Oh, doing great, man. Doing wonderful.
Great, great. You know, when I heard we were going to have you on the show, I said, I got to tell Jake just a quick little story about how I first got introduced to you. I was about 9 years old. This was late 1991. You were having your big feud with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And I remember the Snake biting him and Roddy Piper and Elizabeth coming out. Everybody's going nuts. And for Christmas that year, my mother, you know, she couldn't always afford everything, but she said, you know what, I'm going to get you 2 wrestling figures. I know you're big into wrestling. What figures would you like to have? And I said, well, first things first, Hulk Hogan, of course, because, you know, he was my hero at the time. And then I said, I want Jake the Snake. And the reason, Jake, that I say that is because, you know, in my kid brain, I'm thinking, how is Hulk Hogan going to beat Jake the Snake? You know, he's got that big snake.
Man.
He's powerful. How's he going to do that? So you guys were my first figures, and ever since then, I've been amazed by your character. I've always enjoyed your work, and now I am talking to you today.
Well, it's come full circle. I guarantee I'm in a much better place mentally and everything today than I was back then.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fact that you're a true fan.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at this transformation that you're talking about, and I mean, you know, we're in this whole social media, YouTube world. Everything is on tape. Everybody's seeing everything. Yeah. How does this initially work? I mean, does DDP call you up and say, "Look, Jake, I got something I want you to try"? Does he come see you? How does this whole thing get started?
Yeah. Well, it started by him just calling and contacting me just to check on me. You know, I mean, I helped him out a long time ago, helped him in the business and helped him get going, and lived with him for a short period of time back then.
Right.
And he was just kind of reaching out. You know, sometimes, you know, you have those instances where you just feel like you need to call somebody.
Yeah.
Well, he felt that. He needed to call me, and he called, and And I lied my ass off, and that's how it started, man. He asked me how I was doing. I thought, oh, okay,
Right.
And no, it wasn't okay. I was 305 pounds and knocking on death's door, man, and wish they would hurry up.
Yeah.
So that's not a good place to be for anybody, man.
No, I totally understand. I mean, I'm looking here. I know TMZ ran a little thing on you, and they had a picture, a before and after. So I guess you got into DDP's place, around like last July, last August, sometime around there?
No, I didn't come here until October.
Oh, October. Okay.
Yeah, he came out. He called me in August.
Oh, okay.
And, that's when it initially started. And then I had to lose like 30 pounds before I came here.
Uh-huh.
And I lost the 30, which got me a ticket here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this picture.
This got really crazy.
This comparison, I mean, this is like 6-7 months. This picture that they have here on the left, you're one size on the right. I mean, you look excellent, Jake. I mean, you look tremendously excellent. This is great.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a trip, man. I mean, I was a long ways down. And,
right.
To come back from that, I had to have shoulder surgery, and I was very fortunate there. I didn't have insurance or anything like that. And, with the help of all my fans out there, they did a thing called Indiegogo, and
right.
They raised like $30,000 for me to have my shoulder done. And I'm still rehabbing it. It's been very slow. I went under the knife, and it was supposed to have been ready in 6 weeks. But, I can't do anything the easy way. So whenever I woke up, instead of having 3 incisions, I had 5 incisions.
Right.
And once they got in there, they found it was really bad with arthritis. So they did a process called refracturization. Mm-hmm. And that's where they go in and they drill like 100 holes in the joint, and then they scrape the joint. And they scrape all the arthritis off of there. Mm-hmm. Well, when I woke up, I was expecting 6 weeks, and now they're saying at least 6 months. It's a slow healing thing, and I'm not a good patient. I mean, that's the reason I'm not a doctor. I have no patience.
Right.
But I've tried to do it the way they say to, because normally whenever I take over, things get messed up. And I'm learning a lot, man. I've learned a lot in the last 6 months about how to deal with things, how to accept things, what to look at, what not to look at, how to dress, what to dress in.
Right.
I mean, Dallas made me change the clothing I was wearing, because I was wearing stuff with negative messages on it. And that's the one thing about the crib here, man. There's nothing negative here. It's just total 100%, cut the crap, be happy with your life. If you're not happy, change it.
Right.
And that's what he's given me. He gave me an opportunity, and there's a saying in AA that goes, he hasn't hit bottom yet. Well, I wasn't at the bottom, brother. I was underneath the barrel.
Wow.
I was ready, and come out of it. I would have bet against myself, because I was just so far down. I mean, I was pretty shit down. That's how far down I was. And it didn't happen that way, though, man. It happened just with a glimmer of hope. And that hope, after I lost 5 pounds, I'm like, dang, I can still do something.
Yeah.
Because at 305 pounds, I wasn't able to get out of a chair unless you held my feet. That's how bad my mobility had gotten. And, getting down the floor, I get about halfway down, I just turn and flop,
Yeah.
It's not healthy. And that's the way I was getting on the floor. But I had to relearn things. I had to learn how to stretch this and to stretch that. My hands were all curled in, and my toes were curled under. I'd go to walk and I'd catch the carpet, and then the toe would go underneath my foot, and I'd step and break a toe.
Right.
I mean, these were all things that I had no idea that could be fixed. And I guess if somebody says, "What's the one single thing that helps you the most?" and it definitely has to be my eating habits. I went from eating everything and anything, as much of it as I wanted, and to eating a very specific diet of great food. Every section you got to do a diet. It's only great food.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't do some diet, man, if it tasted like crap. There's no way.
Right.
The hell with that. I'm not doing that. But the food we eat is the very best there is, and there's nothing that's genetically modified. There's no wheat. There's no gluten. There's no dairy. I'm a cheese freak. I love my cheese, man. But
I hear you.
you can have cheese. You can have cheese on this diet. It's just not cow cheese. It's goat cheese or sheep cheese. Sheep cheese is unbelievable, and it's awesome.
Wow.
And goat cheese, you can get in about 50 different flavors, so you can do anything you want to there.
Yeah.
But just getting those poisons and those toxins out of my body, I'm not talking about the drugs and alcohol. Yeah, they're gone too, but there's so much that we're putting in our bodies today. It's killing us. They said arthritis. Well, guess what? I'm off the meds now.
Yeah.
And my hands are straight. I can straighten them all the way out. My toes, I can move them before I had no movement in my toes.
Wow.
Well, yeah, sure, I've been working out. Sure, I've been getting in a hot tub and warming them up first to get started. But you got to start somewhere, man.
Absolutely.
And, I started crawling, and I got a little bit better. Then, the shoulder thing kind of threw a monkey wrench into things as far as when I was going to be totally back. Right now, I'm doing the workouts now. I just started back doing them about 10 days ago. Even when I was hurt with the shoulder, though, I was doing lower body stuff, which really helped me, man. Being able to run again, man. I didn't think I'd ever see that.
Yeah.
I can run now. I can jump. I have fun. I wake up in the mornings. I'm happy. I'm ready to get on with life, man. I'm ready to do something that's exciting.
Yeah.
And the funny thing that's exciting to me these days is, being a grandfather, man, and having a smile on my face and being positive and having dreams come true every day, man.
Yeah.
Having a dream come true every day. I mean, I don't want to sound like, some jabroni is just spouting off his mouth, man. I'm just telling you, life is freaking good for me. Life is awesome for me right now. And it's getting better every day. I threw something out I guess about a month ago that, Vince might as well get ready because next year, the Royal Rumble, I'll be in that.
Oh,
I
man.
guarantee you. That's my goal. And nobody's going to stop me because I've stopped doing the things that was killing me. I'm alcohol and drug free 7 months. And, I've been blessed with friendships that lasted. And to have this guy throw that offer out there and pat myself on the back too. I finally reached out and grabbed a hold of him and said, okay, I'm not letting go.
Right.
I went cold turkey from the Coke, man. And a lot of people wouldn't even have thought of doing that. But I did it, and I was so committed to it that I didn't need to go into rehab for it. I didn't need to be medicated to do it. I just, I white-knuckled it for a little while, but then I started looking around me and feelings of things that I was feeling, and the world was good to me, and I'm like, Jake, what do you want in life, man? Well, bottom line is I wanted a life. I didn't have a life. I'd given that away a long time ago. Right. And to have this blessing be tossed in my lap, all I got to do is hold on to it. Well, good luck trying to get it away from me.
Right.
Because, how could I have ever thought that I'd ever be back in the ring again? Whenever I get out of the ring 2 years ago, I was disgusted with myself.
Right.
Not only as a human being, but, as a human being, as a father, as a wrestler, as a man.
Right.
I was just totally disgusted with myself, to what I'd become. But I want to tell you this, man, that there's nobody, whether it be jail or rehab or whatever, nobody has ever said, my dream to grow up was to grow up and become a drug addict and alcoholic. Nobody dreams that. No. Nobody wants that. But it's something that happens to you if you choose to go down that road. And for all those kids that are listening out there, man, for God's sake, don't try to be like Jake, or because it damn near killed me. And not to have those cravings, man, is so awesome.
Yeah.
Not having to, having to hold on to the chair and grip my teeth just to get through a day, man. Are you kidding, man? I'm living a comfortable life, man. It just gets better each day.
Well, that's got to be enough to keep you wanting to stay clean and eating healthy and continue exercise. I mean, the fact of that you've come this far, Jake, I mean, that's got to make you want to keep pushing forward and forward every day, right?
Are you kidding me, man? I got all these people cheering me on, man. It's like the old days, man. I'm hearing the crowd right now, man.
Yeah.
I hear the crowd when I wake up in the morning because I know that I'm this much closer to being where I want to be.
Yeah.
And where I want to be is standing in that ring one last time and say goodbye on my terms.
Yeah.
There's no way I can go out and compete with these kids today, but I'll tell you what, if I'm in that rumble, I'll make somebody miserable for a little while, and do what I do. And I would love to be able to share some of the knowledge that I have, whether it be to guys that are trying to wrestle, or whether it be a rehab, trying to teach somebody, show somebody the way to a healthier life.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there this is a tough, mixed up world, and I'm very grateful that I'm not a young kid these days. There should be that many choices out there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things that you can take a wrong road on these days. And here's a tip from Jake the Snake.
Yeah, I mean,
just the way I'm feeling, man. I'm just thinking here. I'll think out loud. You guys can take it and run with it. But I think this internet thing's going to catch on.
This internet thing?
Yeah, I think it's going to catch on, man. Don't be left on the side looking silly, okay?
Right.
I mean, I came here, man, and my damn phone, it might as well have a rotary system, dial system on it, man. It was so outdated. Now I've got the iPhone. Hey, I bought a computer.
Yeah.
My God, are you
You're tweeting. How about that? Look at you.
Dallas got it, but, it's in my room, and I use it, and I'm tweeting.
Yeah.
I'm a tweeter, man.
That's incredible.
Just to catch up.
Yeah.
And a monumental task. But, this whole program that Dallas does is so awesome.
Right.
I mean, there are so many people that need this help. And he didn't start this out in the beginning to be a weight loss program, yet people are using it for that, and they're getting amazing results.
Oh, I am. I absolutely am.
Well, what you lost?
I have lost 23 pounds in 15 days.
Wow.
I just started it, Jake. We had Dallas on the show about a month ago, and he was telling me about the program. He told me about you, about Scott. I said, I got to get on this program. So I went out, I bought the program. I'm on it now. 15 days in, and I'm YouTubing. I'm putting it all out there because, being on the radio, people listen to this thing, and I know that I've given up before, Jake. I mean, I've had the addiction of obesity and eating just awful things. McDonald's every day. It's terrible, Jake,
Garbage.
Right.
That's what they give us, man.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off at our government that they're allowing us to eat this gluten crap,
Yeah.
And genetically modified. I don't care if Monsanto, whoever the hell does it.
Right.
It's wrong.
It's terrible.
Just plain wrong, man. Have you seen the picture of the hamburger they put in a glass case for a year?
Oh, yeah.
And they do it, and it comes back and it looks the same. Why? Well, it's simple. It's not real.
Yeah, I mean,
it's plastic, it's garbage, it's cardboard, whatever. But we're putting this into our bodies.
Yeah.
And I thought our government was here to protect us. No, they're raping us. They're setting us up for failure because they don't want a healthy society.
Right.
My God, if there was a healthy society, some people would go broke. The drug companies would go broke, and McDonald's would go broke. Well, guess what, guys? You're not doing me any favors anyway.
Yeah.
And it's insane what I see with clear eyes.
Absolutely.
The things that I see, it just infuriates me to no end. And I'm probably going to get busted for it, and I'm being busted by, police for talking crap about somebody. But guess what? It's the truth. You know, so put my ass in jail for telling the truth. I'm telling people out there right now. I've seen a little thing with they had a squirrel.
Right.
A squirrel now, a wild squirrel, and they hung up two ear corns, you know, 2 cobs of corn.
Mm-hmm.
One was genetically modified, the other wasn't. It was the real deal. And guess what? No matter how long that thing hung there, that squirrel would not touch that GMO stuff. That squirrel knew it by smelling, okay?
Right.
He knew something was wrong with it. Now, here's a funny one for you. 2 nights ago, I'm laying in bed, and there's a commercial comes on, and it's selling dog food.
Right.
And the commercial says, no wheat, no dairy, no gluten, no corn.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to do that to your pet now, would you? And I'm like, oh, my God. People are dumping this crap on their animals because these animals are getting sick. They're not healthy. They're not playful. They're ill from eating what? From eating the same stuff that humans are eating.
Right.
Okay? So we're smart enough to save our pets, but we're not smart enough to save ourselves.
No.
I mean, we do. You know, we got a little radio show that we do once a week, man, and I've been doing it the last 3 weeks. And the more I hear, the madder I get, the more I want to be involved in this revolution of sorts.
Right.
And you yourself, 18 pounds, you said, in 23 days? Is that what you said?
It's 23 pounds in 15 days.
Oh, good. 23 days. I still have a problem with my thinking. But anyway, that's amazing, man. See, like, you sound like me. Were you drinking?
No, I wasn't drinking. My addiction was strictly fast food. I mean, Jake, think about it like this.
Yeah.
You think about like a typical snack, maybe for an unhealthy person, some cookies, a candy bar.
Right.
My snack was taking like 2 McDoubles. That was a snack, Jake. I would sit on the road going home from my day job, and I've got about an hour commute. And I would sit there and eat 2, sometimes 3 McDoubles as a snack and then come home and eat. It's terrible. It's awful. And now I'm turning this thing around because I've seen guys like you, like Scott, like DDP, all the great fans who have gotten on this program. I mean, I am fully invested in this thing. I'm eating greens and everything.
You have such a voice to reach out to your listeners, man. I'm telling you, in the next 10 years, I want to leave a legacy behind.
Yeah.
And there's not much Jake the Snake for the wrestlers. I want to be left behind when I leave this planet as a man that cared about other people, human beings, man, about getting their health back. You go out in front of a school and you see the kids come up the doors of schools. They're all overweight. They're out of shape. Why?
Yeah.
Because of the garbage that we're feeding them. That's why.
Right.
God, you talk about bad parenting, man. Yeah, sure. Feed your kids some more poison.
Yeah, it's
and
ridiculous.
That's what it is. It's just a matter of time for that child starts having health issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's blame. Let's talk about the drug companies. Let's talk about all these people, man, that are part of this. Oh God Almighty.
I mean, like, would you feed your kid an ashtray? The contents of an ashtray.
Really?
That's the equivalent, I think. It's just trash.
Exactly. Would you feed them a big cup of steaming crab? No.
No way.
How about taking the time to fix them a decent meal?
Right.
It doesn't take long to boil a piece of chicken.
No.
Let's talk about chicken now. We can have the chicken that we buy in the stores, which is crap.
Right.
Why is it crap? Well, they kill it, and then they pump it full of salt water.
Yeah.
They soak it in salt water. It absorbs that, which makes it puffy and fluffy and all fat looking. And we think, what a great piece of chicken. Then we put it in the oven and we cook it, and it winds up being half the size. Why? Because it's garbage, man.
It's nothing but garbage.
It's garbage, too.
Yeah.
We eat nothing but air-chilled chicken. It's the very best there is. But this stuff, you put it in the oven, man, and you cook it. When it comes out, it's the same size as it was when it went in.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Food.
Yeah.
You go to your beef we eat bison a lot, man. Yeah, it's expensive. Everybody's, well, it costs too much to eat clean. Well, not really.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really. Well, it saves you so much money on your buying stuff that you shouldn't be eating anyway.
Yeah.
So you quit eating all that garbage, and here's the big kickback. You're not going to have to spend money on doctor bills anymore. You know, all of a sudden, you're going to be buying smaller clothes. How about that? That'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
I know.
I mean, I remember going and getting my first pair of jeans, man, after I started dieting.
Right.
And I was like, holy crap. And something else they ought to outlaw, man, is stretch pants. You know, those damn things, man, I had no idea I was 305 pounds. Okay?
Yeah.
I just went to the blue jeans on one day. I'm like, holy shit, holy darn. Whose pants are these? These aren't mine. Well, they were mine.
Yeah.
But, you know, that old stretch cord, man, is blown out there, you know, and didn't even see it coming when it hit me. But
right.
I was wearing like 46s, and I wear a 38 now. I could probably do a 36.
That is
And
terrific.
man, you talk about a good feeling, man.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I got an ass that even I'd look at. What the hell?
So you started at 305. That's when you started the program. Yeah. You were 305. Yeah, I started at 346.
346.
Yeah, man. I was on the verge of getting like diabetes and everything, but fortunately I don't have it.
Yeah, you're lucky. How tall are you?
I am only 5'9".
Oh,
it's not a pretty sight, Jake. I'll tell you that.
Let's just say you're thick.
Yeah, I'm thick. I'll take it. But no, you know.
But man, you're on the right road, though, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you were just continually to abuse yourself, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying, okay, I've had enough. I'm going to change this. Man, I tell you what, you're going to be really cool with, man, is when you start being able to move better.
Right.
And easier. And I tell you what you do. You lose 50 pounds, because I found this out. It's kind of fun to do.
Uh-huh.
I lost like 50 pounds, and I thought, you can't tell that much difference. Okay, I'll tell you what you do. You grab 50 pounds of weight, right, and take them and go for a walk.
Wow.
And how far are you going to carry them? Really?
Yeah.
You don't carry them very far. You're going to say, man, that's effed up, man. I don't want to hear that crap.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you were carrying an extra 50, you know?
Right. I mean,
these are all things you have to look forward to, man. It's an awesome feeling, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've got listeners of the show who are rooting me on, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I got people that have been rooting me on. I got family, I got friends, I got listeners of the show, and that's why I put it out there, the YouTube and all the tweets, because I know if I give up, Jake, people are going to give me so much shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good.
Right.
I won't get in line. I'm going to give you crap too.
I follow you on the Twitter, man. I like seeing you tweet.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, I enjoy doing that because, it helps me accountable, and, man, it feels good to wake up and know that I've got a charity section.
Yeah.
Instead of some drug dealer calling me at 6 a.m. going, you need something else.
Right.
Yeah, right.
What was it like when you first got on Twitter and all these fans are kind of rushing at you like, oh my God, here's Jake, man. Good luck, man. We're wishing you well. Man, what's that feel like to you?
Man. I was so bombarded. I was swimming in it, man. Everything made me dizzy.
But it's good, though, right? It's great.
Learning how to do Twitter was a challenge, Again, I was like rotary phone type dude,
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm tweeting. What the hell is that? And why am I doing it?
Did you understand what the hell it was? I mean, did you look at this thing and was like, what is this?
Not at all. I didn't get it. I'm not sure that I get it now,
Yeah.
But at least I'm attending to it. I'm having fun with it. And, I feel like I'm alive.
Yeah. You look great.
I feel like I'm part of the world.
Yeah.
I'm part of what's going on. And to be able to go out and help other people, man, is an incredible hobby.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you might talk about getting a six-pack into you and feeling a buzz. If you want a buzz, man, start going out and talking to people and helping somebody else. Because, man, when they start coming back to you, say, dude, man, thanks so much for hooking me up with the program, man. It's changed my life, man. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
I can only
Oh,
imagine.
my God.
And you look you look at like teamddpyoga.com. I don't know if you interact on that site at all, but I signed up for that, Jake, about a week ago, and my email went through the roof. I mean, people were just writing on the wall. Guys like Arthur, DDP, all these people are like, hitting me up, man. Good luck. We're rooting for you. I was like, holy crap, this is amazing.
We have a team, man, that does not give up, man. We got a team that's full of winners, man. There's no losers on our team. Man. We got Slim out there in California, man. It's California? I get mixed up. But he started out at 601 pounds.
Wow.
601. And he's nearly lost 200 pounds now.
That's incredible.
200 pounds, right? You know, that's like walking and leaving one of your older children behind or something. You know, you just you shed that, and you know he's got goals. Are they realistic? What's not realistic, man? When you lose 200 pounds, you can pretty much choose any goal you want.
That's life changing.
Oh my God, he's saving his life, man. You know, how long is he gonna live like that?
Wow.
You know, it's just a matter of time, like axe falls, man. If you get, like you said, diabetes or, oh my God, the heart issues that people get and stuff. And the nice thing, one of the nicer things about DDP Yoga is also that you don't get injuries doing DDP Yoga. Okay?
Yeah.
Why? But there's a thing that's why. It's simple. You know, it's insanity workouts stuff. Yeah, you really crazy for that shit. Are you serious? Jump up down like that, man. Your body's not made for that. You know, and the older you get, the less that your body's able to do. And you got to listen to your body. You do this DDP yoga, man. You're stretching. You're getting your strength back. There's no hopping, jumping, twisting, turning, burning, breaking. None of that stuff's involved.
That's what I like about it.
So, yeah, man.
It's hard for me to do, like, you know, go to the gym and running on a treadmill. I can't do that shit, you know? It's tough.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
You know, our society's got to work bang, 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 bang. You know, you got your 12 things done, and you've only actually got time for 4.
Right.
So you're running your ass off to the gym. You're running the gym. They got all their rules there. Okay, I follow this rule, that rule, that rule. I'll skip that one. Hell with it. I won't take it on. So, but then you're running home, and you go, I got 45 minutes before I do something else. Well, what am I going to do? I'll just grab a burger. Uh-oh. I just effed up.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, it's a little harder to get food, but you know something, we need to quit eating just to eat.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people eat just to eat, or they eat because it's advertised. You know, why don't you start eating when your body actually needs it?
Yeah, I ate because I felt like it was just routine. I'm like, I'm getting in the car. I'm getting in the car. Let me go stop. Yeah, time to eat.
On your schedule. You know? Yeah, we're a scheduled society. We are, man. You know, no doubt.
Yeah, and we're not aware of the damage that we're doing, and you know, for like tomorrow, you know, in the future, you know, we're not aware of what the repercussions can be.
No, things are moving too fast, and you're grab, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, cigarettes, they put warnings and stuff on the label. You don't see McDonald's saying, look, if you eat too much of this stuff, you're probably going to die, or you're going to have really bad health problems. They don't warn you.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, our government, man.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break, guys. You know, at least tell me I'm dying, you know, because I am.
Yeah. And they'll come out and say, oh, it's personal choice and all that bullshit. And I don't, you know, look, they have to be proactive to a certain degree, but it's a business, and they're not going to do that. They're not going to cut into their profits.
Of course they're not, man. And yet, and the sad thing, people don't get the thing that, okay, look, dude, they charge you $3, $4 for a Happy Meal. All right? It's cheap. Yeah, you know why it's cheap? Because it's not real food. That's why.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not be kicking you in the ass and telling you I feel good. You send me $20. Okay, I'll feel better. I'll feel great about it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. It's just one little kick. Well,
Yeah.
Jake kicks hard, though. Yeah, man, it's a good world out there, man. We just need to take better care of it and take better care of the people that are in it.
And speaking of which, I mentioned earlier, I saw a picture of you on TMZ. What is this I hear about you looking to get into acting? That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing acting, man. I've been taking classes, and I went to the Atlanta Braves game. They're saying take me out to the ball game just for giggles and stuff.
Yeah.
And a couple of guys that had invested on the Indiegogo went with me to the game, so that was part of their weekend with Jake. I mean, these guys gave $1,000 each to come spend the weekend with me.
Wow.
Okay, fine. I'm going to take you to the game, and we're going to eat like kings.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. We had a great time, and these are people that are just Jake fans, and man, you have no idea how I felt whenever we did the Indiegogo thing. We reached to get help from me because I didn't have insurance. And the next day to wake up and see my eyes and boom, and I see this amount.
Right.
Like, what's that? And like, well, that's the money you've already raised. And it's like nearly $10,000 in less than 24 hours. And initially I was supposed to cover the surgery, but now the surgery's probably going to cost me like about 18. But they said in 29, so I'm going to have to get like a set of boots from my back or something. I think, no.
Right.
So, a set of double D's on my back. So, yeah, give me some implants, man. What the hell?
But it's incredible, the kindness of people. I mean, did you go in with any kind of low expectation or no expectation, and this was just a complete shock?
I thought it was a joke. I'm not going to do this. This is embarrassing. But you know what? I had to take my pride, shove it in the bag, and toss it underneath the bed, man, because I didn't have a choice. It's either, reach out to fans to see if they're going to help, or just forget about the surgery and forget about doing anything with your arm the rest of your life. I mean, I couldn't lift it. It was bad. The doctor told me I had the largest bone spur he'd ever seen in his life.
Wow.
The one bone spur in my shoulder was over 2 inches long. It was just in there, sticking it in there, grinding on muscle tissue and stuff, cutting it up. And no wonder I was in a lot of pain. But I tell you, man, your body's amazing. I mean, I look back now at the pain that I was in,
mm-hmm.
and I went, how all these things corrected, because I had to have a bunch of dental work done too. I like to get out of the Indiegogo money, man. But the pain that I was living with and accepting, because I didn't have a choice. Well, some things that you're going to be hit with in life, it's not your choice to really have that or not have it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a choice when you go stick something in your mouth and swallow it.
Yeah.
And we, as human beings, you start doing a very good job of, man. We just try to keep getting the word out there, keep beating the bushes, keep telling people about it, man. Wait till people start coming in and say, hey, dude, thanks so much for helping me with this program and getting me into it, because it is cool, it is good, and it works.
Yeah, I mean, I point people to the video of Arthur, to some of the videos of yours, and it's like, all right, what's your excuse now, Yeah,
exactly, man. Anybody can do this. Anybody.
Exactly. And so today, as it stands, are you 100% today or close to it?
No. I'm probably, I'd say 70%.
70%. But you're on that road. I mean,
I still can't do a push-up yet. I'm doing push-ups on my knees.
Right.
No, I'm not 100%, but I'm 70%, and you could be 90%, hopefully, in the next 30 days. I've gotten past the doctors and stuff. I don't have to see them anymore, and the rehab people finally signed off on me. So actually, I was on the way to the gym whenever I got the call today. And,
right.
Communication, I'm still working on it. I'm not supposed to check that pad,
Yeah.
But I don't mind doing it at all. I just forget to check that pad sometimes. I have things to schedule. But I was on my way to the real gym,
right,
to do my first, weight workout, as you may.
I see.
Because I need that. I want to supplement the yoga. I did the yoga this morning. I like to do that early in the morning. That way my day starts out crisp and good.
Wow, man. I mean, you're on the right track, man. And I got about.
Oh yeah, we got it going, man.
You've been so gracious with your time. I just got like one more question here, and we'll let you go. Who is some of the young guys today in the business that you're looking at and say, man, this guy is the future? Who is it?
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I get so frustrated watching it sometimes.
Right.
I think they could do something with Fandango.
Right.
Orton is a great piece of talent, but there's something missing there. I think I know what it is. I just have to get in the ring and see. Mm-hmm. There's a couple other guys they're working hard, man. But it's not about working hard; it's working smart. And longevity. It's they're like in 2 years or 3 years. They're still around doing it.
Right.
The proof is in the pudding. Bottom line is, there's a lot of programming that needs to change. The style they're doing now does not work for me. I'm not saying it's wrong,
right?
In no formal fashion, but I don't enjoy it. I don't like the style that you got going right now, and I think changes need to be there. And the only way those changes are going to happen is for the man in the tower to say, okay, let's change it, let's do something. And when Vince, you get ready. There's old Jake over here sitting on the side. I would be glad to help teach.
Yeah.
At least let me teach them how to do promos correctly.
Yeah.
I know I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
But I would love to be helping teach right the WWE. And maybe it'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, you were always one of the best promo guys, and nobody will ever contest that. But final question here: what do you think about a guy like Dean Ambrose? I think he has a hell of a promo style.
Who?
Dean Ambrose from The Shield.
Oh yeah. What? Sweet. The Shield's got a couple pieces of nice stuff in there.
Right.
They got something going on. They got to look to them.
Yeah, man.
All right, my friend.
Thank you, Jake. I want to wish you nothing but the best and continued success. You are doing excellent, and I hope to talk to you in the future again.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jake. Remember at the beginning of the show, I mentioned a little thing called Patreon? Well, I'd love to have you join me. But Gary, what is Patreon? It's a website that is helping small creators like me raise funds to further expand their creative visions. For as low as $1 a month, you can help me further my dream of reaching as many people as possible and eventually taking the show on the road to meet all these fine people face to face and add a video element to this podcast. If you were to donate $4 a month, you'd be hearing this show a few days earlier with no commercials and getting access to my close friends group on Instagram. Donate $10 a month and you get all that plus your name right at the beginning of the show alongside other producers. But act fast. That tier is limited to 10 people. I've got a whole lot more to offer, and you can get all the details over at patreon.com/Gary Cantrell. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Thanks so much for checking out the show, and I'll talk to you again really soon. hardworkalwayswins.com. It's more than just a clothing line. It's my mantra. I speak it, I wear it, I live it, and I'd love to have you join the Hard Work Squad. We're constantly adding new items to the store, including our brand new Future-ish hats, which come in a variety of colors, including camo. I mean, who doesn't like camo? We also just put our famous Splash logo in gold to match our OG logo, and there's so much more here. You just got to check it out. Here's the best part. Use the code PODCAST at checkout to take 10% off of your very first order and join the Hard Work Squad today.